a foe and obtaining an artifact of immense legendary power. Do you think? You recall you were also started off in the Beastlands, and there you met a couple individuals there.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. And yeah, and if you remember where it goes from there, you can go ahead and begin whenever you'd like.
Okay. So I believe we went to. It's called Brux's, right? Brux.
Yeah, initially that's where you went, was the lair
Yeah.
of Brux, and there was also Karasuthra and whatnot.
But I think we started on Brux. Where we made our way into the Beastlands, where we eventually ran into a familiar sight of a bunch of animals kind of watching us. We finally were able to have a conversation with them, learned they speak common and everything, and some of them were just druids that shifted, and I believe some of them were just real animals. They brought us to go find the Kitten Lord, or the Cat Lord. So we could locate this maze with the God Slayer blade in it. I can't remember if it was before the Cat Lord or after Cat Lord, but one of them, after we had gotten to our destination, they brought us to a pool of water that gave us all visions of different things. Some of us got more animalistic visions of hunting and other things, and then some, like me and Doc, saw visions of fire and destruction. And I believe I saw Azimuth altogether. Actually, it was before they had a Cat Lord. Then we met the Cat Lord. They said they would bring us the maze, but we would need to kill Azimuth. The way, it was before the maze, I think. Well, sorry, before that as well. I think somebody had taken a bunch of berries or flowers that I can't remember what effect it had on them. Oh, it made them tell the truth the whole time.
Yeah.
We had some deep conversations about some different things and people dying and who we liked the most of the group and who we didn't like. Or not didn't like, but who was our favorites. We all answered pretty honestly for those who answered. And then that's when we kept walking, and we got to what looked to be, we smelled smoke. And as we were smelling smoke, we started making our way in the direction of the maze more. And that's where we saw the maze with a large fire engulfing it and a almost straight line down the center towards the sword. In the center there was a demonic or fiendish figure in the center who was there to take the sword. We began to fight. In that fight, I know Khan had tried to pull the sword but failed. And then it came to Adelaide, who was able to pull it. There was some kind of backs and forths in the middle of the fight of some high damage. During the fight, one of us injured Azimuth, and then Adelaide had died in the middle of the fight. Khan was able to bring her back. We had gotten this blade, and then we had discussed on where to go next. I believe that's when somebody teleported us out.
Yeah, I plane shifted us to Junediel.
Correct.
Not before I blew Asmith's arm off. He got disarmed.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. We then, when we got to Jundiel, he had conversations with all of us or somebody.
Well, no, that's where we left off.
I thought he talked to somebody before.
It's
he
Redcap,
said-
I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Redcap
he
was-
said words to Redcap. That's where Redcap showed up and saved us
Mhm.
as well. And that's what I remember.
That is pretty much it. So you can go ahead and take your well-earned inspiration, Con. And I'm going to add more music really quick so it doesn't stop. And then I'm going to begin.
Yeah, definitely that critical is going to be a high point in Barvor's life. What better
Hopefully-
what better event than blowing off the arm of a god? You know, that's pretty cool.
Oh, but you know that it was just the avatar of the god.
Yeah, still. But still, avatar of a god.
He
It's
encountered. Oh yeah, no easy feat. But
Did we know
with
that?
your
I don't think we were aware that
Con-
it was Avatar.
Con,
I know
you
we
know
thought
that.
we thought he fled. Ew, I thought it was the real guy.
Well, it was the avatar of the real god. However, you know he said at the very end of the fight, "Meet me in the
Garden Malice.
Yeah. I knew that part, but I just thought that
Malice
was also
Garden.
just still him, and that he just ran away.
Yeah, it was effectively, it was him in the sense that it was not like it was like an extension of him, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
It was
it's his
him.
Avatar.
Yeah, it's his avatar. So,
Yeah.
and he can't really regain that avatar for a considerable amount of time, but it's, you know, he told you meet him in his home plane, and we'll see where it goes from there. However, you guys are currently, it is dawn, I believe, just about to be dawn. The sun is beginning to rise off of the distance. You remember that there was a light on in the windy there was a light on the house that's on this windy mountainscape. In the dawn, you can even see still there's just dozens and dozens of these flying creatures of different kinds, all kind of just circling above. It definitely feels like an ominous vibe if you didn't know who lived here, but with the light on, it's almost as if a presence is sensed. And then Jundiel is there, and he nods as he looks at you all, looks at the blade. I see you've been successful. Come. You need rest, and warm things in your belly, likely. Or maybe cold. He chuckles as he opens the door, gesturing for you all to come inside. You look at your banners off of the cliffside of Jundiel's abode, lined up against all the other banners of past heroes. They flutter in the wind as the sun begins to drape upon their fabrics.
Mr. Redcap, how do you know this? How do you know Jundiel?
He will discuss it. Over tea, likely.
It's also pretty obvious they're both gods.
Oh, that's how you. So you're a god too? So
I don't prefer the term god. I prefer archfey.
okay, well, I mean, still, I mean, it's pretty cool to meet another god, archfey.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm pretty cool.
So you're a pretty
Okay.
significant guy. Oh, yeah, I'll ask you my questions inside. Yeah, it's best not to stand out here and let's get inside.
You have many questions, and I will answer, and the old man of the mountain will answer.
Okay, yeah, let's.
The
Yeah,
dog's
okay,
kicking
let's
it
not
up.
let's not tarry, guys. Let's come on, come in, go in. And I was like, just like gently, like pushing people in. Come on, we got a lot of questions to get answered. Come on.
You all wish to enter into the residence of Jundial?
Sure.
Yeah.
Khan does not move.
Have we
when-
taken a long rest?
No, we have not.
You have
Oh
not.
fuck! I'm on
Khan
the
does
side
not
of
move
my.
when Barvor pushes him. He just stands here.
Yeah, Barbara, it's like you're pushing against a wall for a second.
Come on. Time's a wasting.
And we'll
You
walk
all
away on
are
accord.
battered, burned, and hurt.
And I'm already having a hard time pushing because I'm kind of beat up.
Adelaide is holding where the hole in her chest was. I think I asked this last time. Does Adelaide have a heart? That motherfucker literally ripped out my heart.
You feel it. You do have a heartbeat.
He
But
ripped out my
metaphorically and
soul
symbolically,
heart.
you're not sure what that means.
As you were
Okay.
dying, you looked into Khan's eyes and your heart grew back.
Like the Grinch.
No.
That's
Does
Harry.
Khan stand like the Grinch?
Kinda.
What? What? Like with that weird
Well,
Jim
when
Carrey
he's-
pose?
Yeah, you stand like you're
I
about to
didn't think
steal
about that.
Christmas.
No.
No,
I thought you meant like
Khan
slouched
kind
over
of stands
sometimes.
Khan kind of stands like a monkey.
I know the
Yeah.
DM already said you stand like that. So
I was thinking like Grinch slouched over, but yeah.
Khan is either either slouched over or perfectly at attention. Those are like his two standstill modes. Like
at
almost
ease
not
is
like
monkey
he's more
mode.
slouched over, like just so his long arms can rest.
Adelaide will hold the hole in her chest that semi-healed whatever from whatever Khan has given to her.
Remember, I give you like 49 land hand points, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Five.
but
It was 40, yeah, 49.
she is not looking good.
Mm-hmm.
You want a swig of this? I'll give you the alchemy jug. Gesture it over.
Adelaide will take it and groan and clench her eyes and take a deep swig. Still not one for drinking, as she was young before she got cursed.
Hey, at least I'll probably take the edge off.
There's a lot more to the edge. It feels like a fucking dagger in my chest.
Oh yeah, your heart did get ripped out. It's pretty significant.
I'll reach over and touch you, Adelaide, and cure wound you at level 3 as well.
Did you see anything on the other side?
You get 21 back.
As you feel the invigorating magic and Samuel's question rings in your ears, Adelaide.
I think so. I think I saw my mom and my dad, but my dad's not dead, so it didn't make a lot of sense. Give me more of that. Adelaide will
Here,
take
you
another
could hold on
swig.
to it for now.
Adelaide will do just that.
That's all right. We'll pay him back. We'll do that to him too. We'll rip his heart out. See how he likes it.
I am
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, you know what? He probably would enjoy it. Seeing as when you ran him through with that sword, he was asking for more.
What were you gonna say, Con?
I just told Adelaide I was sorry as well.
How much was the healing?
21.
Thank you.
More? No, we already
21. I got it. I'm at 70. I'm not even half.
have. That's double my health pool right now. So.
That's almost full of my health right now.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
Sorry we couldn't get to you in time.
I'm here now. That means you guys got there. That's all that matters.
Shouldn't happen in the first place, though.
A lot worse is gonna happen to us. And if this is how any of us go. I mean, it's something worth dying for, I suppose.
Well, let's not try dying again.
I don't think
Not
that was
on
the
my
plan.
to-do list.
I don't particularly like having to resurrect you all.
And,
Hey, you haven't had to resurrect me yet.
and I Khan, like after that conversation we had the night before the fight. Like, I'm looking at you, buddy. No rushing off to your death on your own.
Yeah, what you see after you die doesn't always make sense, but at least you're here.
I'll clasp my hand on Captain's shoulder.
The door creaks slightly.
Oh my god, I guess we have gods waiting for us.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's not keep them waiting any longer. Got so many
Shall we?
questions, saying.
All the time in the world.
You got so much information to share.
They
Well-
can wait as long as they need. We're doing
Yeah,
our work. Ugh.
They're immortal,
agree.
so I think they have a lot of time.
Well, the world
Not
doesn't.
immortal, just a really long time.
Okay.
The world
practically
doesn't have a whole
immortal
lot of
for us.
time. Come on, everybody looks beat up. Come on, let's go sit down, get it, catch our breath. We've been through some
You all going to enter?
significant trauma.
You all enter into the abode.
Yeah, I'm going in. Now still trying to pull Khan. Come on! You're all beat
I
up.
don't
Come
think that's
on,
gonna
sit
work.
down.
I'll push Barvo in, so
No,
Khan
no!
can get his time. And I'm just
No!
pushing Barvo in.
I'll fall behind as he's getting pushed in.
You begin making your way into the abode of Jundio. There's and it's almost seems like it's larger, strangely, on the inside than the outside. Still has the vibe that it's a ramshackle shack on top of a mountain, but it seems considerably larger inside than it appears. In this next to his little kitchen setup area, there is a small round circular table, and there is enough chairs for all of you, though some of them seem like they're made haphazardly and quickly to account for the amount of heroes that are at his table. There seems to be some warm porridge of something. There's little bits and pieces of what looks like white meat sticking out of it, some oats and some grain and other berries put in it. And there is mugs for tea. And there's a large kettle that he puts down in the center after he takes it off the fire. Please, Tall Tiesman, sit down. Enjoy some tea. It will revitalize you.
Yeah, definitely could use some refreshment after that.
Ah, and Red Cap. You're here as well. Take a seat, young lad.
Yeah, it was a good thing he showed up. Yeah,
He
we would have
takes
been
off
up
his
the creek
sword.
without him.
He puts it next to the door and sits down. He immediately takes some of the takes the kettle and starts pouring tea into everyone's cups. You'll take a seat.
Yeah,
I'm already plopped on the couch.
I'll sit right next to Redcap.
You guys take a seat around the circular table. The wind still howls outside, but and it seems to break the silence. However, Jundiel, after you all are served your tea, waits for you to drink it. Is there anyone not drinking the tea?
I will not drink tea right now. When Khan's just
Yeah.
staring off into the fire.
I'm drinking the bottle that Samuel gave to me.
Okay.
I will partake in the tea. I'll be like,
I'm
cat,
drinking
like
the tea.
just take a whiff of it, like to see if I know what kind of leaves he uses.
I'm just
Okay.
chugging it. Just drinking it without any etiquette or anything.
Gotcha. Samuel, what are you up to? You drinking the tea?
Samuel will also drink the tea.
Arthur, you don't just drink the tea. You gotta enjoy it. It's like the finer things in life.
Yeah, no, I'm drinking, and I just chug it.
Jundiel
You
smiles
can't enjoy it if you
as chug.
just chug it.
There's many ways to enjoy
Um,
things.
Con, you're looking in the flame and watching it dance back and forth, and every time it dances in a certain pattern, your heart skips a beat thinking it's him, and then it's not. And the fire just keeps dancing. The drink goes down. It's hot, Arthur, but chugging it almost revitalizes you. If you've drinking the tea so far, you can mark down that you've taken a long rest.
Oh shit. Nice.
All right.
I see that you have been very battered from your battle with the fiend. That blade you hold, Lady Adelaide, you should not hold it so lightly. In fact, I would wrap it in something. The more you touch it, the more it drains your life from you.
Did you give us that information before we sought it out?
I seem to have forgotten that.
Keen.
No matter, no matter. You're here.
I almost
Alive.
wasn't.
But you are.
Yeah, wasn't it like the reason why it's in the maze is because even what was his name? Garen couldn't hold on to it for very long, from what we were told.
Hmm.
Don't know who that is. I mean,
The blade, Adelaide. Do you mind putting it on the table for us to take a look at?
Adelaide will take the blade out and put it down on the table.
it's quite the unassuming weapon, but it packs quite a punch.
Feels heavy as you place it in the center of the table and it rings along the wood. And as you say this, Barwar Junio looks down at it. It is a crude blade because it is one of the first ever made in the world. The first men of the Farlands, they were called Aurorians. This is their craft.
Now
He
I've heard
studies it, looking at it.
I've heard that name before, but who are they?
They're very much what I just said. The first men. The ones that first sailed across the seas and arrived on the beaches and claimed Elos as theirs. They came from the Farlands first. And what was his name? Ah, yes. Bertio Aurorian. That was the first leader of the men. And when they came across the seas, landed upon the beaches of the Dale Lands, well, they found they weren't the first. The first were native orcs. Raidorians, they were called. At first, there was friendship, and then it devolved. They were exterminated, and the Aurorians won.
No,
But the
not
sword is from that time.
completely exterminated.
Not
mean-
quite exterminated, but
Yeah, well,
their
Redoria still
bloodline
exists.
has been thinned. Yes, it does exist, and they have half orcs and full orcs that claim Raidorian lineage, but it is muddled. But they live. He takes a look at the blade, but doesn't reach for it. The air around it seems to recoil from it. Circles wide around it. He looks down at it, not breaking his gaze. What you have held and what you will hold. And his voice begins to sound like a far-off horizon. It's not meant to be owned, Adelaide. This blade remembers every mortal, immortal, god it has ended. It remembers every hand that lifts it.
and remembers the lives it takes in payment. It hungers for being, Adelaide. Each time it is drawn and wielded, as I said, it drinks from the well of the bearer. It drains not in cruelty, but in truth, and drains you of your life force.
Even more so, after what it's taken to gain it, I have no interest in owning this blade.
Good.
We set forth to get it because you asked it of us.
I did, and there is He stops, and then he smiles and looks at you. How was the tea?
Quite refreshing, if I must say.
Good, good. Conway, you stare into the flames as if you've not seen enough as of recent. What troubles you?
Everything.
Hmm.
Hard times.
Hard times indeed. And yet we strive to make them less so. You have done well, children of Elos. You've done what many would consider impossible feats.
Nothing really feels well about this, though. One of us died in the middle of it. Bean got away. It all feels like failure.
We struck a blow against a deity, though. That's gotta count for something.
His avatar, he is in the temple he's in the Malice, and he is waiting for us. And he
But he doesn't have access to that avatar anymore.
You
For now.
both speak
How do we know this?
truths. However, I empathize with your thoughts, Conway. There is much in this world, and it may feel like a failure when your comrades fall in front of you. I wish I could promise that there would be less death in your future, but I can't promise that. I will, however, promise that there is not going to be a permanent end for you all. When you fall, your memories will continue. Your gear will continue. Your influence will continue. And at the end of it all, you will succeed.
Speaking of memory, I'm looking for crystals. I think there's memories engraved upon them. I've got 4 of them, but they're showing memories of a group of people. I'm not sure who they are. I think one of them is Macriah, from what I've. I mean, I could show you like at least one of them. One of them is kind of significant. Seems like somebody's final moments. You know, I'll take out the crystal and the most recent crystal and I'll pop it in. I'll play the final fight. That's with Dankill and a mysterious half orc.
This is a troublesome vision, but one of the past.
Do
These
you know
are
who
past
they are?
Adventures. I know who they are. That one is indeed Saint Macriah of the Dawn. That one there is named the Lion, and that one there is named the Bear. They all are members of a group of heroes known as the Good Intention. They saved the world previously, thousands and thousands of years ago.
And why does
And
nobody remember them?
Unfortunately, history does not remember them well. You see, the malediction caused a stir in the world and the thoughts of its residents. However, there is still scars they've left on the world. Their mark is here. And as I say to you previously, when you fall, finally fall, you leave an imprint on the world. Your memories are here. Your gear is here. Your imprint is here. You shake the world with your actions, and you may not recognize it here and now, but without your work, without their work, we would have nothing. There would be no liberties to enjoy, no freedoms to be had. There would be silence. Or if you prefer the way of Malargus, everything returns back to what it once was. A world of water.
So do you know where I might find more of these?
You have found many yourself by your mere travels, and I have seen these crystals before, but I believe my best advice to you to find more of these is simply follow the fates. You travel with heroes. You're a hero. You're going to be entering into realms that you cannot comprehend. You'll be fighting creatures that you never have even dreamed or have nightmares about. These are very creatures that previous generations have also encountered. And I believe, Tall Tidesman, you may be the ones not only to save Elos, but save it all.
Oh, got quite a few obstacles in our way. I mean, especially one is strong enough to obliterate a demigod. Oh, I think he might be stronger than Asmith.
Please, Adelaide, Khan, partake in some tea. I want to tell you why we need this sword. I want you in good spirits.
I have a drink that'll put me in good spirits as long as I keep drinking it.
I mean, you're drinking spirits, not drinking in good spirits.
If you would like to have it your way, then we will have it your way. However, if you will, Adelaide, bring that sword outside with me. I would like to watch the sunrise.
Connell, drink the. I don't believe tea will fix how I feel. Might heal wounds, but doesn't heal all. I'll just drink it.
The wounds in the mind, Conway, they will never heal. You simply learn to live with them and keep going as a result. Come. There are things we can do to calm these thoughts. I tend to look at the sunrise. Come, let's watch it.
Oh, Sir Redcap. Did you know those guys that Jundiel talked about?
Mm-hmm. He grabs his sword.
What were they like?
He thinks about it, smiles, and then turns it to a frown, and almost like sadness comes across its weird mushroom-like face.
The bad memories?
Good and bad.
They are heroes. You remind me a lot like them, all of you. So, maybe with a bit more grit.
Well,
Come.
we gotta continue that memory then.
It is already being continued.
Make sure everybody remembers what they did.
What they're doing, maybe.
outside.
Yeah,
You
I'll,
drink the
I'll,
tea and
I'll finish my meal and I'll walk outside.
Gone, you feel your body kind of get revitalized a little bit, but your head still is just pounding with the thoughts of flame and failure. You walk outside and you see this silhouette of Jundiel against the sunrise as it begins to slowly rise.
I'll bring
You
out.
go walk outside?
I'm still drinking the tea. Slowly enjoying the tea as I sit outside.
You all come outside?
I'll bring the sword out like he has.
Okay. You feel your hands grip against the cold metal as you lift it off of the table and you bring it outside. You all see the silhouette, like I said, of Jundiel kind of against the sunrise. The banners that you crafted, some of you crafted, flattering in the winds. As it begins to rise, he's not facing you all and just watching it and says, "You know, it's not natural the way it rises. There is a fight that's happening. Sometimes the sun doesn't come up when it should. Sometimes it comes up too soon. There was a god long ago, Lathander was the name, now a scolded one. It was he who would make sure that the sun rised and fell. And when he was scolded, that duty came to Saint Macria of the Dawn, one of the people in your vision, Bible. It was her who takes the role of making sure the sun rises and falls, and it is no easy task, especially for one that was once a mortal. But she is no mortal. She is a deity herself now. She struggles against a force I've not figured out yet. But every time it rises, I know that she won her fight. And we get to continue living in this light that we've been blessed with. He turns around. And
Why would-
this time, he starts to gaze towards the south. He looks beyond and sees where the clouds begin to pile up. That sword, Adelaide. I told you, each time it is drawn, it drinks from your life force, and yet there comes a time when even the skies must wound itself to keep the world breathing. Far to the south, there is a realm. It is called the Plain of Doors, and it is flooding. It is flooding so badly, it's now been renamed. Many call it the Drowned Ring now. I'm sure you all know who is at fault. The doing of Malargus. Once mortal, once bound to shore and season. Malargus does not understand what he is doing, what it is doing. It is convinced that all things must return to the water from which they first crawled. And in this realm, even the Lady of Pain has felt this weight. Even sigils, angles, bend beneath Malargus' dark tide. Doors are breaking. Pathways are drowning. And the city of Doors has now figured out what it means to sink. I implore you, heroes. When you are ready, you go southwards. You go through the Dale lands, over the spines of the mountains in front of you, Doth Palmos, where the winds will know your names, and it will test them on the rocks. And when you descend those mountains, and you eventually stand north of the city of Targion, there, you will see a beanstalk, impossibly tall, rising until the clouds break around it like sea foam. And at the summit, you will find a door. It is open. Water pours from it like an unending confession. And this door is a wound between our worlds, Tall Tidesman. It is one of the many throats through which Malargus breathes. Each drop that falls upon our realm from it is a prophecy it has kept far too well, and I ask of you, climb this stalk, pass through its door, and you will walk a realm that touches a fraction of what Sigil once was. A path that the Lady of Pain herself cannot even tread. And he turns around and looks you all in the eyes. But you can. You find her. She will not thank you, she will not warn you, but she will allow you to stand where even the gods are unwelcome. Inside, I need you to meet with this woman and find the mouth of Malargus. I heed you warning once more that this blade you have is not victory. It is sacrifice given shape. You raise it only when all other answers have been drowned. You slay this mouth of Malargus, and you break its grasp upon Sigil and prevent our realm from being swallowed by the seas forever, heroes of Elos. And if you don't, we will return to the seas. I will leave this choice with you, Tall Tidesman. But whether you consider it a choice or not is yours. He continues to turn around now and watch the sunrise. Red kind of goes over and he still has his blade sheathed, but is now just leaning on his large greatsword, watching it as well. And for a moment, there's just silence as you all watch the sun rise in the distance, knowing the story behind it, knowing that they fight above as you fight below.
Oh, we're
The
going.
sword grows heavy in your hands, Adelaide.
If we're going into the Dalelands, there is a place I would like to visit at some point.
Your adventures will take you many, many places. As long as you get through that door, I believe we have a chance.
Yeah, well, that's first priority. I do want to make a stop at Grimble on the way back. That's where some of my ancestors are from.
He's silent and just looking out into the distance.
Yeah, it's time we put a cork in that leak they call Malargus.
It will only stop its mouth. But Malargus itself, that will come later. After we defeat its mouth, we can go for its heart.
Take the whole thing down.
Aye, and you will be vital for it, Samuel Talltide.
But
You've rejected being the champion of the mad, but you're a champion nonetheless. It searches for you.
how can we
Don't let
kill
it take
something?
you.
How can we kill something so big?
There are ways. But you do not fight this battle now. The fates have other mind for you.
One battle at a time, I guess, to get there and kill him.
Aye. And just like the sunrise, you battle every day to make sure it rises. You battle every day to make sure you rise.
Okay.
You're welcome to find rest here. And I can help where I can, but my spell casting abilities are far from what they used to be. You would think I learn more as I grow older, but my connection with the weave and my connection with the gods, it falters as I grow older. I don't expect to live very long, but I live to see this through. Till I can't see the sunrise anymore. I expect you all do the same. Turns around, starts to go back inside.
Oh,
Should you have other questions or resources you need, feel free to ask both Redcap and I. You have a home here. But I do urge you. Phyllis needs you.
well, can't
He
die
looks
until I rescue Lamira.
There's a moment to yourselves as you've now effectively watched the sunrise, and Redcap kind of puts the sword back on his back and looks at you all. I'm impressed with you all. I haven't been impressed in a while.
Oh, that means a lot coming from someone of your stature.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate the assist back there.
Yeah, you really saved our bacon.
I knew that place was there, and I knew that it was being attacked, and I didn't think to win, but we did. And I'm happy about that. And I'll have my own battle I fight. There is a creature. The Feywild. There is a realm called the Feydark. I fight there every day if I can against a creature called the Creator. Creating abominations really is what it does.
It's a
And a lot of the creatures around here are because of it. The little bunny people, you, lexicon.
I think the
Oh,
Great
never
Council.
mind you.
I think the Great Council said about a creator.
By the campaign.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
I thought it was.
other- great council.
Ah, fuck. Okay. That's right. You're right.
But I will go to the Feydark to continue my fight against the Creator. And I feel like I'm going to need your help eventually too.
Yeah, I was gonna
But
offer.
there are more priorities at stake right now. The Lady of Pain. She's not really a lady, so I don't know why they call her the Lady of Pain. It's more like a eternal being. But anyway, when you get there, there's a person you should look for. They call him the Salt Cat. He'll be your guide. He'll know the way around. Also, a really, really old guy. Don't annoy him. And maybe bring cat treats.
Cat.
Yeah.
What he likes cats so much that he turned himself into one and likes to eat cat treats.
Seems like a cat guy that would probably do that, but I haven't talked to him in probably 2,000 years. Not sure he's even still around, but I know time works differently in the Planet Doors.
While this conversation's going on, can I start
Can you start what?
cast the spell? Summon Greater Steed.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, you kind of take this time when you're outside and get to cast your Find Greater Steed so you can get Fury back. Eventually, the time passes and Fury apparates into existence. I believe a griffin now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a couple other griffins flying above and around, but none quite match the sheer volume that Fury takes up. He's got a very muscular build and kind of towers over a couple of the other griffins. A couple of them playfully click it and nip at its tail, and Fury just looks around like it's gonna do something, but it doesn't.
I'll just pet him for a second.
Yeah,
Bring the only comfort I've had in a while.
I hear you.
Get the other ear.
Oh, yeah.
Look to the south and wait for the party.
You do.
I mean, not to divert anything, but I also gotta save my last friend in the group who's about to be executed. Or supposedly about to be executed.
And where's that?
Jax, last I heard.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Unless someone can get her out so we can get in a plane of doors or whatever, but...
The Charles run with that. Charles just is a... That's got sealed. That's required for unsealed legend.
Oh,
That's what a secret to make her out.
that was what I was hoping for, or... I mean, hopefully not, but the last two times we sneak into places in the attacks, it might be the same thing for the third time.
Hopefully not. If I was under attack, I would really fear for the attacking force. Or just warriors are not to be comfortable with.
True. I mean, if group really thinks we should go to plane of doors first, I'll follow the group, but I would like to go save Mary shortly after.
Adelaide has
yeah.
been drinking for a little bit at this point. It would also be a little nice if the gods on our side also maybe did something for once at all, ever. And I point at Junio.
I wouldn't bug him too much about it. He forgets lots of things, and it happened before too. Sometimes I think he withholds information, but I don't know why. I don't know why he does that. I figured the winds kind of make him a little crazy, just constantly howling up here. Shit, it make me go crazy.
I'd really like to free my uncle too. That
No, our fault,
No.
no. But he will siege my town and county and probably kill those I love, and maybe your uncle too.
well, and all the more reason to free my uncle from his grasp. Cause then he could probably help us take him out.
If he's still alive already, I mean, his patron was Giost, so I don't know if he'll be able to know that he's dead. Surely the next time he scries to check up on us, he'll see that the fellow's crushed, and we are gone. And you and I might be fucked, Barvor. Adelaide takes another sip.
Well, he can. He's able to fight through the Gias. Somewhat.
You don't fight your Gias. Gias is Gias.
Well, he was Gias not talking. He talked to me.
You're speaking with Diaz. Papa fucking hated Diaz. Diaz this, Diaz that. There's nothing we can do about Diaz other than try to break it.
What if we were to Gias the king? What if we Gias the king into being a better person? Surely a god could do that.
Well, we
Has
can.
anyone asked him nice to be the person?
I don't think that's gonna go down well. I think he thinks he's already a nice person because he's a king.
Oh, I doubt.
I mean, we freed your dad from Gias. We didn't take that for restoration.
Yes, we also killed the person who cast it, so they couldn't cast it again. I don't know if you were suggesting to kill a king, Barbar,
Well, no.
because if that is so, that's
But-
treason.
But if we can free my uncle, he can get away with his grasp.
Have you
Is he
ever
really your
considered why your
uncle, or is he just a
uncle is there in the
relative?
first place?
I'd like to know how he managed to get under Gias spell. Did try asking, but I couldn't get any straight answer.
Arthur asked if he's your actual uncle.
Yeah, I mean, he's like great uncle. Like,
Arthur, it's his great uncle.
he's related to my grandmother.
Uh.
A long. Name of the family tree that has a lot of little branches that somehow we could eventually. But I'm not sure. Not very good, but his family.
Billy, when dropped in the bucket, basically.
And not really concerned about him.
Well, I have someone who's actually thinking about I think of his family about to be executed. So
My father's about to be marched on.
there's
Side direction, everybody. Doesn't matter which way you go, people are dying regardless.
Yes, you heard that sword I made. No word doesn't mean sacrifice. Because that is it.
Oh yes, because we haven't fucking sacrificed enough in this group.
You've sacrificed more than enough, haven't you? That's the way it is. Heroes have to say it for the world, because if they don't, you will.
They will. Not the gods.
The gods are usually useless.
Raguniel.
I see, he said it himself.
No, the useless usually because I like to not talk to you, I like to give you hints. And sometimes if you want to talk, you just give hints. I don't get hints. You talk to me how you need it, and then I'll give it to you.
But surely if the gods were once heroes, they would understand how fucking annoying that is.
I don't think all the gods were once heroes. Some of them maybe.
The ones we're talking about are Jundiel.
Yeah, but Jindal is only a
that
god
Macriah.
because his god got scolded. So he's just kind of the de facto person that controls the winds after Akadi.
I think it's
But
just.
Macriah is fighting for the sun to rise. No idea what it is. No idea, well, the ones I'm pretty sure died.
God, did he tell us who Papa is? He keeps saying Papa.
Who's Papa? This Papa, anyway.
Papa's my papa. He's my father.
You're very old mushroom. You're like a very old mushroom father.
Well, technically he aided in killing my real father, but it wasn't with him. It
Oh.
was the guys we were hanging out with. But it's okay, because I consider Papa my real father. My other real father was not really a nice person. He was a and I was bad. I didn't like that.
as they're having this conversation, Arthur's gonna like wander off. He's gonna find. He's gonna cast Scry on Mary and see if she's alive.
So, as a conversation, you go from the corner for a second, pull up the board, and you can scry. Scry on Mary, and you find her in a peculiar situation. It seems she's no longer in a cell, or in any military armor or anything like that, when you use a soldier. She does have a bit of, like, woundage on her face and her arms, but you see that she's wearing a strange outfit. She seems to be wearing a noble's dress, as if you were in a royal court and you're one of the courtiers. She seems to be next to someone, and judging from the floor pattern, it definitely seems to be around. But she's playing silent, she's not talking, she's looking around.
It's not like the Wiggly court that we were in.
It's got red and gold coloring.
Okay, so I safely assume it's Cordelian court or something.
You assume based off the colors, it's likely somewhere in the Cordelian Empire.
Okay. And I can hear she's not saying anything though, right?
She's not saying anything. You do hear there is a lot of conversation going on between the nobles. You do pick up on the person next to her. We'll kind of go. I believe, Alish, that they are indeed coming. This orb it's arbitrary. We can get what we need without it, but if we find it, it'll make it a whole lot easier. It will come. He has it, and I have her.
Arthur just kind of grips the orb, and Boulder's kind of veins kind of close to his head, and he's not really happy right now. He has his one of his responses, he needs to debate.
Yeah, you feel your muscles because it's see this alien, which is battered. She's got a uniform and dress, like all the rage and everything fills it at once, and you realize she's making this debate. Hold her, wait for you.
I'll kind of stand up and just kind of stare at the flag that I made a while back, and kind of stare at it for like a good 5 minutes and walk back to the group. That's it.
And as you come back, I think the reason why I always so aloof to it. I guess it's the nature of the power within the gods. Maybe that's why they're always like that.
I don't know. I don't know how power works. I think enough people believe in it and they're really powerful. Pretty sure that's what happened to me. Honestly, I don't know. I just want to go back to the goddamn grove.
So I'm saying that the new gods are all just what people believed in them, and that's how they got that way.
Yeah, and the new ones. Also, by the way, guys, if you do what you assassins, it would be a huge favor because I'm pretty sure my house is flooded now.
Get the house in there, Institute.
Alright, no more for the flood. I'll go back to the grove.
Oh, I'm trying. Okay, let's see if you can clear out the water.
Well, that's a decision for you all. I don't think it's I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah, that's
It's what you do, because he has his subtle nature that the plagues in the world says together, but none of it matters if your world comes crashing down. So, do what you need to do. That's what I say. I'm always more important.
Either way, I'm waiting back here. I mean, if we go on the planet, he gets back here.
Anyway, how will you direct to it? He goes over and kind of does a slight like samurai bow in front of his member everybody. He's a very wide mushroom samurai hat and a white sword. He does a casual curtsy and walks over into the center of this open area and holds up his staff and disappears. We all currently alone with each other. There's a howling wind around you, but strangely enough, you can talk still. Something.
So, if we are to the north, how do we do that? We're kind of pretty far. We don't have like a shelter plane, travel to a different plane. Is things like a teleport spell or some other means of against equity.
Well, holding up. I just took up on Mary because she's being used as bait to get us to go to Brazil. So, at the moment she's safe, I think. But if we go to the north, probably since she seems safe at the moment, everyone's safe. We can go and save your family, Adelaide, or at least get people to get out there. And then, maybe, I don't know, on the way to get out there.
My father could also get out on his own. I think we spoke about that. It's just hard not knowing. No, they would go, and that was a little discussion.
Well, we can go up and check on them.
Oh, but no, I finished. Your girlfriend.
Just, I want to go there first, but... Hey, you guys seem urgent. They're holding her right now, so...
Well, I don't know the king knows. I talked to my someone talked to my father. Someone don't talk to my father. I don't talk to my now. I don't.
If we go to King, we're almost guaranteed to have conflict regardless.
And he can be asked.
I don't know, we seem pretty powerful, we can guess God.
Oh no, Cordelian guy apparently he's holding Mary at the moment just because he wants us to know what the dragon with that. I don't know.
What other things people want?
The weird thing. I don't know what, but...
I'd go to one place as long as we know tree.
I mean, yeah.
Surely the rest of the night though. No con.
All of us are ready.
Yeah, you got 350.
Ugh. I don't want to drink the tea. Where's the tea?
You'll leave 60 there. Just stay right now.
I see there's some people stop talking.
Can you also, Arthur, can you try again?
Unless we wait till dawn, then I can.
What if there's more tea?
No, because the orb only, I use my because of the orb I have, and if we wait till dawn, he's less to try Mary.
What if you pour tea on the orb?
I don't
Just
think that's
you look at the vine.
I just think we can try. I don't anyway. But if we can try location, if we try Ethan, where's Ethan from?
Oh, I mean, that's why I think that's a problem.
We don't try Ethan there. I just don't have to get there. We try to go there. Where the party decides to do, where to go. We'll get around. I'll work faster. That's what I think, after you're there's a lot of little things that are
I'm not worried about that. We already discussed the plan for the county and the people who live out of the county. I just need to go right now. I need to find tea.
Okay, well, that's just one else try the beanstalk.
Yeah, you go inside, grab the tea. Pull up in, probably now too. Swap, just and ready to alley. And you can work tonight.
I'll put it as far as I can see it.
Gotcha.
So, see if I get a view of the whole area.
I'm just gonna open it.
Adeline is milk and tea. I don't know, Adeline. I think I'm go back to the
Is there sugar in it, Con?
no definitely no sugar.
Can we put some sugar and milk in it?
I can have that as a hero.
The sugar.
Whatever's in that jug is it?
You can make a jug, have milk.
What waste of a jug?
Oh, it's infinite. You know, just pour whatever's in that jug. You know, just a little wine with your tea. Get a little flavor, a little kick.
I like pour the jug into the tea. I like takes Con's cup and drinks it.
Okay, but
Could
you're
also-
also... Robert, you have some
Yeah, it's an external location.
What if we didn't make the jug make this tea all the time?
Well, the jug can make honey if you want some. So that, like, add your tea.
So it's a creature you probably seen.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Just acid, poison, beer, honey, mayo, oil, vinegar, fresh or salt water, or wine.
Wait, you can them in poison?
Basic poison mailing for rodents.
Can we see the hero?
Oh.
There was a
I don't know if
It's
it's
on the side, but it's... let me see if you can.
so you can point to it.
Uh,
You can see
it's
that,
not very
even if I can see it just barely, I can describe it.
How does, let's see.
I think
It's
that's fucking right. That's the bean shop.
a very easy, but it's over. People have interested. So there's the compound directions.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, and you have just clouds, so you can watch them starting.
I guess I can't.
So, no,
Five.
My mom rather drink tea.
you can.
You can get any closer. Okay. It's like, I can't see, I can see the clouds.
I think you want to sit in the jug. Your girlfriend's in prison. Surely take the edge off.
Honestly, I want to keep the edge right now.
She just wanted to sit. I whispered mayo to the jug and I hold it up.
I heard you say mayo, no.
No, I don't think you did.
I heard mayo.
Alright, mayo. Ask you a question.
You got it in the water now. Mayo.
Yeah, try to jug back out. You can play around with it.
I hated the same.
So yeah, basic poison. And I'll put river tart. That's for later.
What's it called?
Yeah, you see the poison swells and the purpose of this, when the impression of games is meant to just
No.
for this.
Yeah, you got one charge.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, no, it's also basic poison.
You see that poison for? Get some
For
poison.
me a little late night sip.
Yeah, it's okay.
We're not here.
You come down a little bit, you fall off of it. Up, yes.
Look over. Who's? I don't know. Who's that?
Yeah,
Oh, since I'm gonna go silent later. And Bob, I'm gonna fit on Fury.
well, I mean, maybe we'll have.
You're one of your claws.
I see, sorry. You guys think else can also fit on the
Yeah, I got be nice. I got be nice if this is too much weight.
You're making comfortable to people. Its claws, pure solid creature, 80 claws.
I'll have somebody on Const's shoulder and have it my eyes.
I'm back. Where the fuck did the come from?
Here we go to you, in your sorts.
I will offer Arthur him.
Grab it and hop on.
Hold down tight. It lifts off. Immense power going off the sky. For a second, you're going towards a whole other group of flying creatures, and they immediately disperse as the friend presence comes into play. And the air is clear. And you see going south a little bit?
Yeah, there's no way to see them.
And as I'm just gonna sit down, I'm gonna write what information I learned and record it.
Oh, did they just leave me here with you?
No,
Oh, Captain, I do that. Nothing. I know that everybody else went forward.
As you go away, when cast message Sam and say, hey Sam, I'm pretty sure Waffle can't hear or see when he's looking through this thing's eyes and ears. Make sure you give Waffle some inspiration why he can't react.
As you.
I mean, you want some of the jug? I was from Mayo to the jug.
Sam currently has a
Yeah.
Is there any ends?
It's a deep, she's whispering into.
As you guys are kind of passing around this jug before rats and getting a little more drunk that way, Con, Arthur, you continue your way southward, passing over the Balthamos mountain range, and you can see the swirling snow from up here, and it's really beautiful to go down and watch it. Even from up here, the winds howl, and the clouds are kind of wispy, milky. It's a very beautiful sight, very cold. Moving here, what is it? Okay. As you guys are flying, go ahead and roll. You roll advantage or roll for separate checks.
I have no idea, right?
And then I would say both of them roll. You advantage and actually roll to see. Yeah,
I might be there too, so it should be helping.
yeah, but then roll the advantage.
24.
There we go.
Log.
You guys travel about 30 minutes, and during that time, you begin to hear this whisper in wind. It's only words like that kids. It's a tune. Then you begin names. And you hear wind whispers your name. Conrad. He's over there. Arthur Cassidy. Then you hear Cornelius. Mary Lane. Serath. Gorik.
I'm just looking around seeing if I see anything.
Around is nothing. You hear.
I'll look at Con and say, Con, I think I'm going crazy. I'm hearing names tonight.
Yeah. There's both of them.
Oh, good, so I'm not going crazy.
We're both completely the same.
That's true.
This is my crazy. Not that much to do with.
Hey, I'll take that compliment.
Continue flying southward.
So neighbors are Oscar recording with Mary.
Mary Lane. Yep.
Yep.
Set Arthur Casimir. Arthur. Go ahead and roll a wisdom check. Where's he?
I'm good, though.
You continue traveling southward, getting farther and farther away from the house and mountains like that. Yeah, but I'm not travel for looking at his own roller coaster check.
Advantage.
Advantages.
Wait.
This time, the seems fine. So Arthur, you go way, way off in the distance. So soon after, there is the sky splits in half. There's like different regions of the sky, red, blue, and there's dark blue line, and there's more blue on the other side. It's very irregular and unnatural. As you're holding the line, zoom further into the perception, Arthur, you see that this line in the sky, it's a giant beanstalk. It extends from this hilly sandy area and towers impossibly high in the sky and breaks the clouds. There's them. It's probably good. Probably good. Well, from your position, it's probably 40 miles away, but from the house, it's probably good. 80.
Yeah, it's like,
He comes off there and starts hovering for a moment. As the Arthur, this sunk very tip of the clouds, there's a little hole where from that hole there's a torrent of water that descends downwards. Imagine just a working stick that's turned off. It releases rain above and just spilling above. See from it's blood.
that's all. I guess we found it. We want it back, we'll keep going. I mean, basically it was, so. Yeah, I mean, technically, it must be default, but. We got solid. I just. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. And one extra, don't play that well.
Yeah, here's one of the bad from us.
She's the same stuff with people, nobody does it anymore, but you're not even good enough. Yeah, I was gonna drop it, you must have swing. I don't know, but you might have
Captain, how do you make mail?
I didn't know.
How do you make mail?
I would assume. I don't know what it was, yeah.
It's a win. 18. You're pretty good consumer mail out in the open season. A few things that keep some shit. It's really, it's, you know.
Just a combination of eggs and oil and anything else you want to spice it up with. What are you feeling mail for? Well, there's poison ready to go, but yeah, you're.
No, I need to lose it.
Make it out, yeah. I think it's the only way for today.
You're sick.
Pour it out a little bit, you just it all out and then the continue.
Alright, see. Mayo.
No, I don't want mayo, Captain.
I'm gonna do this.
What do you want this?
I'm ready.
Captain, do you have alcohol? Either.
I know you want to be.
Rub.
No, I don't have that now. I go from.
Wine. You don't have to say that.
It's no rushing. I don't see that, yeah. What is that?
Can I see that? I don't think I don't yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, what? So,
What are you saying?
it looks good now.
Mail?
No, I'm here. It's like,
Oh, okay. I don't want to know.
That's next to the mail.
But yeah, so what do you think about 9%? Maybe
it looks like I'm kind of good. But he ripped out my heart, Captain. But I still feel it. I need to crush your fist in your chest.
remember what the about?
Yeah, it's really hard to figure out.
So you still all that.
Have someone's fist in your chest. It hurts. I mean, I metaphorically felt my heart being ripped out when I was drained by my lover, but that's physical.
Yeah.
Presents conversation, someone just flash in your head, but that keep punching in your chest.
Yeah, definitely. What that like the.
Hi.
Yeah.
You make it, Captain?
Oh no, limbed off. I went insane with Lucy Jackson. I had these tentacles on arm, choked out. Just went out of time.
Okay, so worried. Oh my god, Captain. I just found out you died twice, and you used to sacrifice people. And I think you killed your friend.
Yeah, he died. He died in a very, very personal way to him, I suppose.
That's your arms right around your wrists, just in dream.
How did you see when you died, Captain?
Last time, Roman Cave. Like, see what I talked to. Marcus. Someone of that stature. One time, I didn't see anything. Just got faded out.
War time. You died twice.
I died 5 times.
Jesus Christ.
No, I got more stuff again.
Did you see anyone whenever you died?
I just ask that question. Calling Arthur, calling this guy, laying out the beginning.
Don't land in the mail poison.
Excuse me?
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, for sure. Should have a chance at
Yeah, they just, hey,
Captain, did you see?
I didn't see anyone. They didn't do anything.
I'll go to the
probably not the tiger's mine.
Yeah, sure. Mayo.
I'm not familiar.
But yeah, that's kind of the thing about it. It doesn't kind of was going. That's why I drink so much. I mean, that's the reason I had
Just ring injury?
No, just no. All the peanut. Or to do. You know,
Does it get stopped?
when I drink?
Yeah.
Say it kind of muffles it a little bit more of a hum rather than a right ear.
I have 90 little anyways. I might be my own telling me I'm gonna die all times. But the time stopped more so now that I know I'm gonna stay old pretty much everybody else I don't die. Now it's really out.
You know, you just go forever. What do you want? Is that separation?
I want to be not old. I want my hair to be red again. My hair was red. And I want to be green again, not thin. My skin has paper. Every day I have to just must be young again and pretty. I want to stab Lockbenders in the face.
Well,
Where's the barbed wire?
I think it's right from the inside space.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
I see. I see. I saw that clearly inside.
Again.
Alright, that's fine.
I'm gonna tap off on the shit.
Yeah, for the.
We're not paying attention to
So we figure we can have next time.
I was not going to actually, and I'm sure those I love, and maybe a husband, and Lockbenders, and I see my mom again, like I did this time. It was nice to see her. It was bittersweet to see her. She's a good mom, and I've seen her a very long time.
So there's there you go. There's something that I was fun. There's something to look forward to now.
I look forward to seeing my dead mom. I don't know if you have parents. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I probably does.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Or probably at one point.
You're dead though.
I have parents.
Why would you talk about your family all the time, and you relate to everyone, and I don't know how.
I really everyone.
It's not.
You're going to your uncle, to your parents, that's a lot of relatives, like 3,
Wait,
4.
what's that right?
My God, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, I said my school. If I can't talk about.
I want my father to school. He was an adventurer, and I want to be an adventurer. But now I'm kind of pirate. I'm not a pirate. I'm
Well,
not
I'm just a pirate. You don't know I'm kind of done actual pirate things.
family. I'm extensively pirate. Like,
Yeah, we're not like pirate things. We're well, obviously, we're ship people. Well, they were first.
It's gonna be on boat now.
We're like, going against like traders and capturing and enslaving and murdering people that deserve it, or
really bad pirates. I thought we were some okay pirates.
they got kind of more adventurous, seeking treasure. Not treasure, it's kind of different how you get there. We were just trying to just literally cut to the chase. But yeah, I guess it's all the adventure and less wolves, more the overseas. I guess I hope it's doing nice.
You're not going to go. I don't think it's that.
You can see
No, Captain.
No,
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 Captain told you.
I did.
so you can't the line.
The Captain is here.
I know he's fuzzy.
It's possible from
He's not.
this ways, yeah. If you don't know work over there.
You were at work, yeah. You're a color.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
Those fish people.
What?
No, no, nothing. The color when you came in orc to Academy again. I never said word. Yeah,
So went to his face.
I was asleep, and I have memory issues. I remember saying,
Excuses. Just go to nice people.
that's it. Captain's a very nice person.
Yeah.
We try to be, no, no.
Yeah, I think it's you, but it's not your racist fault. I don't know how this conversation.
Tell where you.
What else? No. I hate Judio.
Why?
He does like, I've lived 1,000 different lives. I think I'm going to
I mean, I can really hold on to that. It's fun. Thank God, you got this one.
I don't know about concept.
Oh, sorry. Let's go.
You guys actually, as you go to the chat.
Yeah, but you're something really weird. It's the focus part. I'm kind of good at
I'm never afraid.
that. How do you feel?
I'm not going to do it.
You all do not do it. You're really
Nothing.
I get it. Going to do it. Actually, don't do it in your life now.
This one answer a fucking question. Could you deal with this?
I can do that. It's business way. He has questions. I'm still not.
Yes, one, if you fix me.
I did that one.
You haven't asked one to fix me.
No, I'm with you. And you're like,
If you want, you just do it.
oh, I don't need to do it. Yeah. Don't do it. I didn't work. You take it enough. Why not about now? And you don't have to see it. But yeah, I do.
Useless.
Business.
Have a shit.
Switching between business.
I'm gonna down now.
Okay, what's that?
Right here. With lays down.
You lie down and we feel right here with you.
Okay.
What's that? Hold on, okay. Alright. I go to the street. So, I do. Just when you go. What's that? Just down a little like. Or make sure. You guys end up thinking about it? Okay, at the top, the people fall. Good to know, because that's what we're going to do. Because last year was the window of the wall of the design. You step out the door, you walk around. I have a top. I found the wall. That goes.
I apply. I apply still.
How many people you guys know?
2 other people.
So, Ellie, you and Sam. And Sam actually gets five, maybe.
I think I know this. What city?
I think we're for walking though.
That's what I do.
I'm just looking for
There.
Yeah, so you guys you and Sam. You guys fly away.
Yeah.
So, when you guys get Ellie, one on the she goes on the phone. There we go.
I'm not going to go
Tap it, so it's on top.
No.
But you have to tell me, otherwise it doesn't fall.
I'm going to go to the portal.
That's after the fall.
I'm not going to go at all.
Okay, so here.
What if I take it?
Fast as comfy.
Things are failing, right? They don't have that, Ellie.
Together.
I'm not here.
Oh,
She's running back, but she's doing stuff for you. You just what it means.
Okay? It just means something, I guess. So, we have to need a drink first. You got it? Okay,
Marshmallow Mountain is a single figure.
Wait, fine. This is me.
I think Ellie and Kiss. I said we did the same as on I think
I cast myself for now.
this captain sounds fair.
So you could cast it on yourself, Ellie, and then I think 5 times you cast on Sam.
I'll
Okay.
Sam and go through.
We want to 3.
Roll for 3 to make sure that you're letting it go. You can back.
Later on, your
It's Henry. You are.
That's something there. That's right. That's right. So just right.
Right,
Oh, you're like that.
Jane, I'll cast that top of my
Yeah, you cast a spell, and the ability begins to average up and down for a plus 2 total and weird damage. And the spell is like 2 moves into text, right? So and damage text, looking aside, and you see, I'm sorry, top. You see there is a single in front of it, and about 29 points of vines and leaves. Through opening into the side of this strange range with this potential zone, and the very last segment is the tree, so to speak, this time, themselves on the edge of this intimate platform. You bounce out of you, where your breath is just steady. It's very, very thin up here. You're not sure what you but you better not keep your life up here. This is the person's. And there's actually, when will a percentage check? Or a soul check. It's like they're on the same size. It also takes a tree. There's like even then there's like a tree on the second. But you know, very size. The water is very big. It's like the market size. It's like any other. Get coffee. You get to get to the store. But then check my heavy side. Water is rushing down. We say this falls possibly from these clouds.
That's cool.
You use the store and push strikes. That's slowing down. They're possibly base.
That's cool. What do you have? Okay, may have belt. I don't have anything
Isn't captain time perspective?
Where's the way?
No, it's not.
I'll have to go and win. See if you can see that. I've seen you done as well.
You're going to go to the just 1 foot round. Until you get through the awareness and word flow. So if you're going to do that, plenty of free large to push this. You're just about to go over the check.
I think cost is better than the next.
I think there's like that here. There's a platform above. There's so you just mentioned player from the game, and they want to get sense of the artificial automatically.
That's
Yeah, under
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The water is 3 claws, and 3 claws are down to water. But, Sam,
Cool. Is it not?
it's just,
I'm out.
you sing, elemental or extra range, and elemental, most of the versions are first enables evolutions, enemies, check, just, then reaction, so it makes it possible and you do that you get to the realize that you can't outswim the speed by something. However, you see, same like type, so moss along the edge, the ground of the platform, sees eyes, to your board, and attack, and just one more. As I'm more closer to current, being your feet to the side, in the station for storm, or as I'm casting for shit, you're trying, similar, head for, similar, is later, and page 7 forward regions, discard the water, bringing in, initially, 5%. Not work on anything, and easy dice.
So over there.
There's a,
Okay.
you can threshold to the floor,
I will start from upstairs.
so fighting your way through the stairs, and current is title, is one of the crystal series, all this, so, the very top of, what's the designs of this, impossible to judge. Some of them didn't that is something like this, computers that were just destroyed, books that destroyed, it is a hallway, it goes much, and there's another external, what's it outside.
Oh, take us down the hallway. Let's see. Press using another.
As the water kind of machine now, and you insert this hallway. So we're going through after the looks like it was some here, but the pressure rate, things like here. There's a stop there. Full staircase going up the stairs, and as you cross stairs, your path, very clearly, you see some large, fat cats. So, there's a one, all kinds, all lounging out of water, one has a big on the same dish. I'm sure.
I'm going to check over.
Good question. So, it seems like we have to stand up and straight into a room, see the other so, you can have to yourself.
Somebody, some lead there.
That's food. That's it.
Jump my hand over them.
Hold on. Yeah, we're going to sit in the state. It's
Somebody.
the image you think that's your using. Let's say,
Yeah, I think that's what you're seeing. All the fish will use like a fish. 15.
it's not like a very easy with fish, but it's very boys on the sources easy way. From the certain reasons.
Yeah, I kind of started to I'll bring it.
You go to this old room and it's old. Just eat like this area, fuck little swale all over on the floor. Okay, there's sacks. You fit all over the water. Please remove. Have to design the person on the whole just there's one thing that you see some things like the alien background is it has very frail the old scene. It's like it was a revolution as a family, right? It's not really messed with them. There's a woman who's like blue, CSRs on the roads, attacking them. You have DNA one next to them. Let's check this in marbles. It's still so what characters have is he has a long ass beard. It rolls around a bit, goes on the whole close. See the background translate so streets nice. And look at them.
He's a surgeon. I'm taking everyone. Single fallback. Like, he's a surgeon.
You don't have to do them. And you'll just passing through. Yeah. You know what sound like from the city doors.
The city doors.
Do you
want what, David?
you call me this way. You do the door, you just see those. You know, this door is something.
Oh, it's water. Yeah, we can go through, there's water upstairs, there's a door all the way, so I can cast it down to the stairs. Oh, down here, yeah. We'll be able to cast it down here. Over here.
Yeah, makes sense. But once, I'm thinking boys are but you make those. Then I'm reading this next one.
Probably.
Oh, stand by. It's easy for the sequence that the ground is the stir buttons, which you can see the boat shape. If you've seen Halo, the container puzzle where you work with. Love your users, there, since towns and people and ships and boats.
So, what's near us out? Yeah, we'll go up the top.
There's one that's supposed to see. We have to fast. I want to change it. Find one, is there. Lower to the lower. Not slower. It is lower. No, me, most choose to. Get ships from the base. See. See it. And then I have to deal with the units. They can choose that. These stats. Over here. Let's see again.
Yeah, do you, what's the ratio to here?
I know.
What's over here?
I have no idea. They know the thing. There's a kid, she got it. Well, there's some false reasons.
What's your-
Nice idea. Nice idea.
No, what's the difference? Okay.
Nice. So,
Oh, yeah, single time.
nice rounds of doors on the hall. Yes, it's easy. For them, go on. Go on.
She's go back. Blue and back upstairs.
Eventually. I was telling you, you better than them. You're not finding this.
Oh, I'm like, well, yeah, you're
Nice. I said, nice.
we're in there. So, oh, wait.
I guess it's true.
What?
I'm downstairs and well, you never something that you have in this team nowadays. You have your other bad minds and something your G. There's just like that's facing. Yeah, so you guys must be using.
So, yeah.
I love the arms and that's all the water using for now series of season. Science through as many and you have about 5 to speed and yourself.
From you there. Well, I'm going back around. Someone else doing the there. I haven't thought I was honestly.
Don't do like this. It's like there's a shot about you up. Minimal 8 should be 6. Let me see. Yeah, and 3 is just a little bit like testing the pressure, and then realizes that is what it is, and 3 is larger than senior rank. And it's a context there. Ignore the charges and use the following code 3.
Yeah.
That's where it's like a 3 that you have to use. You take it as comes from very fast again. You're given the process you guys are based on and if you are more full time the jet signs up you guys fantastic thing feel the water pushing sign up now trying to get this happen.
Can I see the way?
You're in the way.
Can I see like room? I'm going to this way. I'm going to try and I'm going to ask the question. You'll be here and I try to go on 2 companies. Oh no, no, I'm trying to go on 2. If I want to I'll go ahead or no.
You can say someone just fine. Blood shield and the kind of this system. You guys have yourselves as this room. There's some body counts here. Let's start all the destroyed all things are gone. Okay. Let's start here. I know, so if we're turning. Shit over. You know, Roger.
Yeah, no,
You have just things here that you use for just. No, going on. Yeah. That's fine. That's all I can say for words. Yeah, it's like squeezing. Alright, see the light. Yes. You climb stairs. And see what's in. There's no sense here. Go to the black cat. Now when it's kind of walking around, you're gonna see faces. Goes over, sees me, he's right at us, you just match it, looking for. We're gonna listen to the word. No, it's losing.
Right.
You possibly want to the measures and it's through your nose, your bullseye, and your bridges around back years and house, and just her, you have to do the side. You shouldn't contact them in the circus. If you're increasing, there's some substance, there's no emergency, there's a living up, there's something to do with flexible, and some of the measures are old, and this is not books, papers, and souls, and bills. And yes, you're there. There's a picture, lays in bed, relation skin, one eye, if you're casually seeing a couple of books.
yes, I'm back.
Those things, it's in the but I'm very nice. I like me. Yeah, I do.
How's it on?
Yeah, so that's the truth. My part of studying my channelers through my door. Into my room. Well, you're all 1 cent. You got. Nice. I'm a man leaving the foot. That's me. Don't know what's going on. No, well, I don't really think you do. You let me. Well, now, what you let me represent. It's not enough for Marcus. I see you found the don't need that. I think you go first next. Is you on? Well, they put chase. Well, you find the thing. She sends you to the I don't know if you say you have many rounds. I hope you have many. Oh, that's you. Must be. You have something? See. Only you have something. See. Well, me. Only you. This is. I don't see what the last are. Just like some eyes. Feet. See us. No, you hang on there. Okay, see. I was really close. I will last. There's some plenty to feel of this. See. We're trying to bring things up to me. I see you can push those. That's all things. Yes, we can see. We have a weekend. The king's weekend. Business people comes as well. He has. Say that. What's very you want my own, you want my guys. Call me an asshole. But you wait for all these years. But I will need them. Say I need my dungeons and leave. You know, heavy this. I'm myself tree. I don't touch these. I know, but I had it. I'll go over. Oh, no, it's not such. I'm with it. The link, you get to the rise of the link, is there. He's